All right, we're here at Humpy's. We just had a meal at the restaurant attached to the Sleeping Lady Brewery, and we were recommended here by the waitress we had, who seemed like a cold fish at first, and then warmed up to us. Now I'm here with Andy, Freddie, me, and the man of the moment, Pat. Now, Pat, I heard you have some kind of interesting story about the rental car or some shit.
You were there, man.
So, please, tell us about receiving the rental car.
Receiving the rental car, like we've had great luck this whole trip so far. But right now, like I mean, right at that moment, like it just felt like it could all just fall apart, and the trip would just end. Like I joked with you about sending like a Twitter like R.I.P. Alaska trip. You know, die 2009.
Every good trip
August
starts out.
2009.
You can see that on twitter.com.
It's like you never made it.
Thanks for the
Never
point.
did anything.
Yeah, just hung out in Chicago for a while. But anyway, what happened was like we were meeting in Chicago. We met there. You guys returned Freddie's cousin Mike his U-Haul after because he was moving in just coincidentally, and we were hanging out with him a little bit. And what's that?
Snow Goose. It was a Snow Goose restaurant.
Snow Goose restaurant.
Snow Goose
Thanks
restaurant.
very much.
Who cares?
Yeah, Pat, proceed.
So anyway,
Well,
we were just meeting up there. We met up around 11 o'clock in the morning, and we thought we were early. We were gonna get to Edmonton, was the next stop, like really early. Could spend their time doing whatever. Not so much the case, because we went to we were gonna go to the Chicago Diner, which is this awesome place, awesome diner that's very like vegetarian friendly, like fake meat foods, like really delicious stuff.
and where was it
The
located?
Reuben that Freddie got, like,
And we've been there. Pat and I have been there before.
yeah, I've been there before. Really, really good.
And what do we have? How did we get there? What do we have to walk through?
Oh yeah, we had to walk through Market Days Festival right into like the gay area of Chicago. It was flaming.
It was great.
It was flaming. Like that place is flame broiled. Like,
It was a celebration for homosexuality.
Guys, like there was one guy standing on top of like the stand that they had, like in his underwear, and it was like 60 degrees out, and he was like, he had the water going, he was spraying people, really into it. Very buff though, I gotta say that. So whatever, we made it there, and we all ordered. We hung out with the guy that Freddie was couch surfing with, and he was a good guy. His name was Aaron.
Really good guy.
Really good guy. Really.
Visit couchsurfing.com for more information on Aaron.
He was a really good guy. We had a lot of fun there, and they were all. Yeah, I took my time eating. Like we all took a while.
But was there? Oh, sorry. Go on.
But Freddie was eating the kale salad and just talking about how good it was. This place is so good. This kale salad. I gotta finish the whole thing. And I think there was a comment made when we parked the car directly across from the Hertz rental place about, should we get the car now? And we said, nah. I think it was me. I was the main guy who was like, nah.
I think we all agreed, though.
Whatever. So anyway, we get out of there. We walk through. We just swerve our way through all these like typical street fair people who are just like, oh, look at this painting, look at this
street
group
fair.
of pictures.
Actually, our entrance is pretty funny too.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on our way into Market Days, because you had to, as you're getting into Market Days, you had to pay $7.
Well, it was recommended.
It was a suggested donation, but
Keyword suggested.
It said it on the sign, and like Freddie asked the woman, like it was there, do you have to pay? Like, and she's like, well, it's a $7 suggested donation, and it goes back into the community. And you were like, well, we're just going to get something to eat. She's like, well, you know, she kind of like gave in a little, like you didn't really have to. And then as soon as that happened, Brandon's like, all right, just walked like right in, pulling it right in. That's how we got in there, because we didn't see the booths or anything. But on the way out, like we walked to the car and then turned around to the left, right across the street where Hertz rental place was, and it was like we got across the street. It was pitch black inside. Like the place was closed. The place was closed. Like we looked at what the hours were for the place, and it was supposed to close at 1 p.m., which is a ridiculous time. Ridiculous time for a business to close on a Saturday afternoon. And we had no pre-warning of this at all.
And what time did we get there?
We got there at 1:07.
107 is what we saw after it was closed. We were across the street at like 105.
Yeah, I think 105, 104 was the general estimation.
So they must have run out of there.
So the guy must have turned the lights off at like 12:59, run out, sprinted out. That was Matt. Fucking Matt.
Matt went to smoke weed and eat food in his apartment for the weekend.
Yeah. So the maintenance guy showed up after we left, and he wasn't able to open the place, but he's like, I'll try calling Matt for you. They tried calling Matt, couldn't get in touch with him. Or I think he did. I think he did get in touch with Matt. And Matt was like, no, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Matt almost fucked us all to a bug.
But luckily, the guy Aaron was he had an iPhone on him. He was able to just look up the Hertz in the area. We called them. They honored our reservation. Like it held us back like an hour, but
we
like,
got there.
like Andy, what did you think when you saw that sign? Like, said the Hertz was closed, and it closed.
I would say roughly 90% of my internal organs dropped right out of my ass. I couldn't believe it. I was just.
Yes, it was.
I was like, wait, this is the end. This could be the end.
Petrified, like really, really scary. Like we're just trying to just start the trip, and it was just
Start.
yeah.
Stuff like that always happens. It always works out. We've had amazing luck on this trip, and it'll be a very funny video if something horrible happens after this. But it'll be worth it that I said that. So.